Again, I have to say it over and over and over and over again. Just when you think you had done one of the worst of the stories, you get another one that comes along that's way worse than that. Did a story earlier about a jackass who was kicking an elderly woman in the face for what reason whatsoever. Then the asshole sit up there and holler about some world star that. But what about the people who don't even make it to social media, period, let alone world star hip hop? Like this story I'm finna share with y'all right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your man, Chris Thorne. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, you think the story that I did earlier today was disturbing? Then you ain't heard nothing yet. What you see up here on the screen is a young man by the name of Omarian. I think that's his name. I may have that wrong, but I think it's Omarian, something like that. And shout out to my man August who put me up to the story, because I actually seen it somewhere this morning while I was doing the other story, but I couldn't remember where I saw it at. But what happened to this young man right here, he knocked on the wrong door in an apartment complex. And he ended up losing his life for doing so. This is April the 1st. I wish I could say April Fool. But unfortunately, I can't say April Fools. But even with that, I wouldn't even play with death, holler about some damn April Fool. I want y'all to hear what happened.
Now to the case raising questions in Atlanta. Police say a teenager who was new to the neighborhood accidentally knocked on the wrong door and was shot and killed by a resident. That suspect behind bars tonight. ABC's Zachary Quiche picks up the story.
A door knock turning deadly for a 19-year-old young man on his way home last night. The margin of error, about 40 yards from the new apartment he shared with his girlfriend in Atlanta.
He didn't turn the door, he didn't shake the handle, he did none of that. All he did was knock on the door.
Police say Omarian Banks was dropped off at this complex around 12:30 a.m. After allegedly realizing he knocked on the wrong door, he was leaving when witnesses say 32-year-old Daryl Bynes walked out of the apartment onto the balcony and shot the teen as he walked down the stairs.
So he pleaded for his life. He was like, hold on, I'm sorry. And the dude shot him.
The door Banks was allegedly looking for, similar to the one that cost him his life. His girlfriend claims the two were on the phone together when the incident took place and that Banks was apologetic, but the shooter dismissed him, calling the young man a racial slur before gunning him down. Bynes was arrested and charged with murder. The alleged shooter's cousin calling the incident self-defense, claiming that Bynes was on edge because his car had recently been stolen. Tonight, Banks' heartbroken mother is still trying to make sense of what happened.
I was devastated. It's just unbelievable for you to see your son, and then the next 30 minutes somebody calling you and telling you that your son is deceased.
Police are now saying that Lyft car that dropped Banks off at that apartment complex dropped him off at the wrong location. Whit?
All right, Zachary Quiche, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like...
You know, throughout my lifetime, I have been asked, do you have any kids? And when I tell a lot of females that I don't have a kids, I get this one or two of these response. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why you don't have any kids? Or do you not want any kids? Or it's one more. It's one more. I can't even think straight right now. It's one more they would say to me. But the main thing that gets me is they say, something must be wrong with you because you ain't got no kids. I'm a rare breed. That's what they say. I'm a rare breed. A man of my age doesn't have any kids. That's rare these days. And I get it. I get it. It was one point in time that I did wanted a child. I wanted a daughter, and I wanted one bad. But I just want them to go just stick my thing in anybody and try to get them pregnant. All right? Well, here I am today, just turned 39 back in February. And I still don't have a child. But even with that, some people say I have the best life as far as that goes. And I can honestly say I now agree with them when they say that. Because the way society is now, I would hate to bring a child in this world and just to have something as silly as this to happen to my child. They said the man knocked on the door. The young man said he had the wrong door. This dick right here followed him. According to what this news said, followed him down the stairs, saying racial slur at him. The young man was pleading for his life. And this man shot him. Now, how fucking cruel is that? Now, I get it. He says, he's on edge because he been robbed not too long ago. And I'm assuming it was by some black guys or some black people in general he was robbed by. I understand it. But that's no excuse for what you did to this young man. No excuse whatsoever. Then they said his cousin tried to bag him up and say it was self-defense. How is knocking on somebody's door and walking down the steps, according to the news now, how is knocking on his door? He said he got the wrong door. And he walking down the steps. How the fuck is that a threat? I mean, seriously. How the fuck is that a fucking threat? His back turned. He ain't being aggressive. None of that shit. But this asshole says this young man was being aggressive. But like I said in my streams, people, especially yesterday, us as humans, we back up anything. And for some reason, all the stuff that we back up is fuck shit. Positivity hardly get praised. It hardly gets praised. And it's even sad. Even if you a person like me or a female or not, you got a big heart and you do stuff for people, you show them that you care, and this, that, and the third. But you barely get praised for it. But if you do something wrong or you say something wrong, then everybody got something to say. But when you're saying the right things, you doing the right things, you barely get praised. You barely get somebody pat you on the shoulder say, hey Chris, you a good dude. Or hey lady, you a good woman, I see a good in you. You're gonna make somebody happy someday. Or good job Chris, you do a swell job. Or ma'am, you do a hell of a job. We hardly get that. But as soon as we let something slip out of our mouth that is bad, or we do something that's considered bad, then everybody got this right here. Everybody got that mouth. I had some people tell me that, these stories I do, they like what I do, but these stories, they get to them sometimes, and I get it. And I get it. But this is what I do. I don't do this for no clout. I don't get paid off of this. My channel is eligible for monetization, but I'm not doing it for monetizations. Hey, if you notice, I don't even talk about my PayPal anymore. I don't even throw that out there anymore. If you want to donate, some people got the PayPal and they donate. But I don't even talk about my PayPal anymore. This is a hobby, and I love this. And I love bringing awareness of what's going on in the world today. This is what I like doing. This is sad what happened to this young man. Another young man gone too soon. Renaya Wright gone too soon. Trinity Love Jones gone too soon. At the hands of society and at the hands of other people. These people are losing their lives. Nobody has a care in the world anymore, it seems. But I want to show y'all something else before I get out of here. They said that the girlfriend, she expressed her feelings of his last moment. So let me see if I can get that pulled up for you real quick. So let me minimize that. So let me see if I can get it. Oh, Jesus Christ, the damn thing getting tangled up. So let's see if I can put it. There we go.
And I'm Lori Wilson, new at 11, the mother of a teen killed.
Okay, let me just try to hear this.
Wrong door is sharing her grief and anger. She said her son's neighbor was never in danger.
People can just stop and think about before you pull the trigger.
Channel 2's Michael Seiden live at police headquarters in downtown Atlanta. And Michael, the teen's girlfriend who heard the shots is also sharing what happened tonight.
Lori, this was an emotional interview, an exclusive interview with not only that teen's girlfriend, but also the teen's mother. Now, as we're outside of APD and we have been only hearing really from police, we now know that Omarian Banks' girlfriend and mother that told us on Friday night that Omarian had taken a lift home from his mother's house to the couple's apartment off Fairburn Road in southwest Atlanta. In fact, he had FaceTimed her to tell her he had gotten home, but when she didn't hear a knock, she became concerned, walked outside, and that's when we're told she heard those shots. Take a listen to her eyewitness account.
Hear faint voices and a gunshot. And then I hear him yell, and I heard all the fear in his voice, and he was just, "I'm sorry, I'm at the wrong door." And the man was like, "Nah, you're not at the wrong door."
And now you saying self-defense? You didn't care about his family? You didn't care about his family? Your family can see, his family is gonna see him. I can't see my child.
So the suspect charged in all this is Daryl Bynes. His family told us he fired in self-defense, claiming he was protecting his 5 children because earlier in the week he had been the victim of an auto theft. But that girlfriend saying that those claims are false. She says that her boyfriend was actually already walking down the stairs, headed to the parking lot when that neighbor started firing those shots. Again, that suspect faced a judge this morning. A judge did deny bond for him as he remains in jail, charged with murder. We're live tonight in downtown Atlanta. Michael Seiden, Channel 2 Action News.
So that's a good thing that he's been denied bail. But at the same time, is it really a good thing? Because now, somebody's life is still going. This young man's life is still going. And, I'm not going to read the article with this, as always, y'all, I'm going to post this in the description box. Y'all go take a look at this yourself and read it for yourself. Okay. Now, this is one time that I would have to agree with the people. Maybe this is a race thing, what it sounds like, because they're saying the motherfucker was calling him, I guess, niggas or whatever the case may be, and then shot the man, and the man's in there begging for his damn life. You understand? It's just too much that's going on. I heard a brother by the name of Nipsey Hussle lost his life yesterday. And again, you know the story I did of these children lost their life. And here I am again, commentating on another story with a young man losing his life over senseless bullshit. Senseless bullshit. But for some reason, a lot of us turn a blind eye to it as if we don't see it. Well, if I see it, I'm not going to turn a blind eye. I'm going to come right here and bring awareness to it and bring it out to the public. Now, I don't know if this is going to change anything, but I want to be one of the voices that bring awareness of what's going on in society today. And I want everybody to understand now as to why I would bring no child in this world. I would not. Just like the spinner says, it takes a fool to learn that love loves nobody. And in the world that we're living in now, it seems like that message is raining truth. Nobody's going to love you better than you. Nobody's going to take care of you better than you. Nobody's going to give you credit or praise better than you. So people can tell us all the time how good we are, or how much they love us, this, that, and the third. But we know for a fact when it comes to ourselves, we love ourselves more than anything. We take care of ourselves better than anybody who claims they want to take care of us. And that's a fact. And we also are our own worst critic. Rest in peace, young man. You didn't deserve this. You lost your life to a hand of a demon who have other demons backing him up, saying that it was self-defense in what he did. Wow. You call that self-defense? Jesus. I sure hate what you call. I don't even know what the fuck I'm going with that, but yeah, I guess y'all know where I'm going with that. Anyway, this your man Chris Thorns. As always, leave y'all comments in the comment section. This is a motherfucker ridiculous. Seriously, this is ridiculous. This shit has to stop one way or another. Y'all take care of yourself and each other. And if you haven't, please tell somebody you love them. Because as we see now, tomorrow is not always promised. So let me say this to y'all. I love y'all. Peace.